Hello everybody and welcome back on my channel. My name is Passan and this game is Distant Star Revenant Fleet. So this is my new series. It's about Distant Star. And I would love to show you what this game is about. So first things first. That game is an indie game published and developed by... what was the name of the company? Blazing Griffin Ltd. So they are not really known, as far as I know. They released the ship somewhere in the past, I don't really know what it is. However, they have this game now. Distant Star Revenant Fleet. So this game is basically a mix between StarCraft and Faster Than Light. It got the microing stuff going on from StarCraft. So you have to move your... this is the basic gameplay. You have to move your units around to not get hit, because the enemies don't move and they attack only where you were. And some of your ships have abilities. The faster than light aspect is the roguelike element, so you travel from beacon to beacon and then from the bigger area. I think, I don't really know how it's pronounced. How it's called. And instead, but there's a little bit, it is a little bit different in some ways. So instead of your people in the ship, you have multiple ships, up to 5 as far as I know. And instead of your one ship with a lot of stuff going on, like shields, weapons, so the usual things, every one of your ships got up to 5 or 6 of them. So they can have some perks, some abilities, some weapons. Also they level up, which isn't that really important, as far as I noticed the game. So, however, let's just start a new game.
It is said we were once a single people, taking our first faltering steps into the unknown. Then we discovered the Ark. An alien artifact of unimaginable power. It sent us deeper and deeper into the stars, unlocking the path to our enlightenment, even as it tore us apart. We are the Akari, keepers of the Ark. If we are warlike, it is because so many seek to destroy us. Now, the Othani, our oldest enemies, have laid siege to our home world of Eos and have dispatched a great weapon of war against us. The Erebus platform. A planet killer. A threat of such magnitude it must be destroyed, lest our enemies wrest the Ark from the molten remains of our shattered world.
Alright, that was the beginning. Every, let's say, run of this game starts with this introduction. So you actually get the feeling you're playing something like a story. Not like Isaac, for example. I mean, Isaac also got some, let's call them cutscenes, but they are not as influencing than this one. Alright, so the tutorial begins with a certain introduction so let's just fight. So, this is the game. Yeah, that's about it. This is the whole game. You get your ship. In my case, it's that one. Of course, there are a lot of certain other types of ships. They also look a little bit different. This ship is, for example, also an assault like my ship. But they look, of course, different because they're enemies. I mean, this enemy, it's a certain race. So there's this difference. Also, the most of the time, you get swarmed, but not really in a bad way. I mean, the fights, they take very, very long. And everything you do is just trying to evade the attack of enemies. This is about it. Oh, there's also an indicator when the shield's back. That's neat. Right, still no hotkey on that one. Right. So this game is currently in the beta, pre-purchase beta. So everything you see will be improved. This is for sure. Oh, also a regeneration button. So, but even during the current state, it is a really good and really fun game. I mean, you do basically nothing different. No, let's say different. Every mission you do basically the same. You're protecting a fleet or a ship or a station or whatever. You do the same. You just fly around, try to survive while killing enemies. This is the whole game. You're just playing. Let's put it that way. You're just playing StarCraft. So after the first mission, tutorial mission, you can buy ships. You have 3 of them. The Pulsar is the healer class. So it has a medicine pulse. So it's basically, it restores one part of the hull. You also get the tech. It's also something like the caster, the debuffer, in different terms. It deletes, I mean, with this tech or spec, it's the micro arm storm. It reduces the enemy shield. And you get the Lancer. It's the artillery. You put it as far back as possible, and then it shoots a very powerful laser. So this is the loadout I take. Alright, let's move on. So, this is now the FTL part. You're traveling from beacon to beacon. And here's your bigger galaxy. So it's also looking like faster than light. A little bit. So, oh yeah, sector. From sector to sector? Oh no, it's not a sector. Oh yeah. From sector to sector, and one of the points is a beacon. So now we get it. Every time you jump, you get an increased danger level, and you lose 1 supply. As they say, bad things can happen. So, the orbital has registered to the opening, but one of their own fleets is moving in to attack it. As you jump from the interspace, you receive a priority 1 Visco message. Alright, let's accept the message. The young woman who contacts you is wearing overalls, but has the proud bearing of a flawless skin of authority royalty. Alkari fleet. I am a baroness of France's 3rd district. I wish to turn myself over to your people in exchange for asylum. So, and this is also a little bit from FTL. I mean, games did it before FTL, but it's easier to call everything that's similar to FTL just FTL-ish. It's way easier. So, legend, unconcerned, goodbye, what's on your back? So, let's take this one. There's something terribly wrong at the very center of the author. The workers have lost faith, and bossy illegals like myself will find ourselves puppets just as often as the lower classes. More perhaps. I fear we become something awful, colder even than our automata. Alright, you're a woman of means, we'll risk you in exchange of credits. Sounds like you should be honest, we'll save you. Don't trust Alright. I go always to be the good one. I mean, yeah, I protect her for resources. Still, I'm a good guy. Alright. So, during this fight... Oh, neat. So, during this fight, we have to protect the station. The station also can be repaired by our healer. Huh. This feels a little bit weird. Right, anyways. So we are protecting this station, which also can be repaired if it's damaged. So that's why I always go for healer. Against waves. There are a lot of waves of enemies. I think the minimum I had was 3, as far as I know. So I'm not sure if that's a thing. I thought it feels weird to activate the... Huh, everyone is on full HP, that's neat. It feels weird to not have an indicator that you're really attacking. Anyway, still alright, feels way better. Oh yeah, only 2 waves. So the waves, as far as I know, they're increasing with your danger level. Right, spider missiles. So, what can they do? Launch a barrage of weaker missiles only available for assault and dreadnought ships. Let's install... Oh, wait a second. Cancel. Is this... I would love to get a display of the range? But yeah, whatever. Smaller missiles. Oh, burst can. Alright. Let's take it instead of the burst can. Maybe it is any good? The medium. Oh yeah, medium. It's alright. I like medium. So after every successful mission, your ship get 1 point. So they can level up. After rookie, I think there is... I will be totally honest, I have no idea what then happens. But you unlock 1 point. And this 1 point can give ships a certain ability. I mean, no, it's a passive ability. Either they get increased firing... No, wait a second, let me start over. They get higher attack speed, more damage, more shields, faster shield regeneration, more hull regeneration, or for the pulsar's example, more energy and more energy regeneration. These are the things I know. So, not really that meaningful in the end. I never noticed it. I always go for increased fire rate for the assault ship. But you don't really feel the difference between upgrade and no upgrade. So you run into a cluster of damaged cargo pods floating through space. Inside, a group of refugees hide in the dark, clutching one another in terror. Take the resources. Yeah, let's ask what happened. My name is Fiona. There are tiny burnt on our planet with some huge blood, and I think they were trying it out. A whole life gone, just for a test. Some others went ahead to find us a place to start over. The rest of us, well, we hide in here. What can you do? Do you need anything? If you could take us to the new colonies, yeah, that would be a big help. Only thing is, Samotani went after the others. Won't be anywhere to go. These murders catch them. Where they go, Fanny and Yuki. Alright, let's do this. Alright. So this one is... Oh yeah, only kill all enemies. That was quick. So that circle, I think it's from the little drones. Usually you need a carrier for the drones. But it... excuse me, they also can be used without a carrier. At least for the enemy. I don't know if we can have this. That's pretty much doing good, really good job. I appreciate that. But yeah, they're really slow firing. Barrage of weaker missiles are still alright. I like that. I'm really a real big fan of this. So the slower and safer approach is always to destroy the wave and then to move on. Also, it makes things way more convenient. Yeah, there it is. The rogue ships! Really dangerous. If they're alive. So let's power up. So, this is bad. Have two waves at once. I mean, they are not that dangerous if you move. They can burst a ship down. This is for sure. So, oh yeah, also I think I totally forgot about it. Your ships can't be destroyed. When they are damaged. Let's put it a little bit different. So they can't be destroyed. This is for sure. But when they lose all of their hull points, they get a critical. A critical means this ship has a disadvantage for the rest of your run. The critical is basically it reduces something. It can reduce your hull by 1 point. Can reduce your shield by 1 point. It can decrease basically exactly what the passive upgrades do when you level up. Alright, this is good. Oh yeah, this is a carrier. This is totally a carrier. Alright, let's nuke that thing. Doesn't really work as planned. Yeah, let's go for the regeneration. Always focus the smaller ones. The carrier don't really do much damage. They aren't that dangerous, even with this ability. I don't even know what it does. But the smaller ones, they will nuke you down. So it's always better to go for the small ones. I mean, not the drones. Alright. That's for this wave. Well, more or less. So after you finish cleaning up, so if every wave is defeated, you completed your objectives, your ship will be repaired. Even if they are on just one heart, they will be instantly repaired. Alright, let's see, can we do something? No, we can't. Alright, so we did basically 3 beacons and the introduction for the series and the game at all. So, yeah, we are already 20 minutes into the game. Alright, thank you guys for watching. That was the Descent Star. I hope you enjoyed it. If yes, give it a like, that really helps. If not, just leave a comment in the section down below for further improvements, if they're possible. And have a nice day.